Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
Sane going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's surging through. Goes for a shot! He's delivered all right! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Number 14.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Del Piero. Shapes to shoot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Chooses to go crossfield. Sane. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this. Sane! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Big chance! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Davids gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Applies the finish! Just too high.
Sane most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
And back to the keeper, Pickford, the type of keeper who instills great confidence in his back line. So what can they make of this? Oh, good take in a good area. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Del Piero. Now, can they get him away? Sane. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Timber promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard is onto it in a flash. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard goes on a charge down the left. And he's forced to go back. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He is just caressing the ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Romario. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kante producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's picked his way through. Knocks it into space. Bastoni.
Sané really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold it.
Batistuta gets through on his own. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Sané looks to get on the end of this. He's shifting through the gears here. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Ambitious ball here. And he's intervened well there. Hazard. Conte. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Distributed tidily. And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
2 added minutes.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lovely, now and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Chance! He's kept it out just.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And he's away. Shot could be on. Can he finish? He scored! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So is this the start of a comeback? And it's Isco. Spread it left. Now it's Hazard. Played in deep. Romario. Timber gets across to intercept that. Now it's Sané. Sané going face-to-face with his great rival. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And Czech pulls off a sensational save! And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So now the difference is 3. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And no, that was never going to make it. Opts for safety. Beckenbauer. Out to the left it goes. Nicely weighted ball. And Batistuta! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Struck first time. No, not quite.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
That'll be a throw. Beckenbauer. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Hazard. Hazard goes on a run down the left wing. And he welcomes it in. Tries a shot! It's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
2 goals on the day. Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. Opts to play it back. Conte! And that is a routine catch.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Conte. Serginho. Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cafu. And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played out to the right. It's a promising position. Sane! And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Sané. Isco. Looking to play him in. Del Piero. He is, and Del Piero! Oh, taken with style! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Fenerbahce grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Oh, good spread. Sané. Isco. Messi. He's gone for goal! And that is high. And this is Del Piero. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals make him see these situations as a welcome challenge.
Hazard.
There will be 5 minutes.
5 minutes to add. Mbappe. Can he get it through? Good ball over the top. And he was quick to react. Davids. Oh, that's ambitious. And that's that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Messi. Played out to the right. Could move up a gear here. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Pelé. Pass is just off target. Pedri. Van Basten. Over to the left. Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Hoisted in. That's a decent clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Searching pass he's played there. Conte. For Kagawa. Now it's Batistuta. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's clever. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Threads one in, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Thuram cuts it out. Rijkaard.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Spread out to the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, nice touch. He's found a way through. And he's there to belt it away. And that's been won straight back. That's a good ball out wide. Now that's well seen too. That is a great pick out. Just the keeper to beat! A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a good run down the left-hand side, and it's been played through. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, good ball! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hazard gets into a good position. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now he's got space here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Sane picks it up out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Pedri charging. Pedri! In for the pieces! Superb goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too and sets up a deep...
And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Out to the left it goes. And it's Azar. And he's intervened well there. Defending was strong and firm. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Quality ball. And here's Sane. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Conte. Timber. Now it's Azar.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Pass somewhat off target. Swung over. Hazard is onto it in a flash. Beckham.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way through. Oh, this looks sharp. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a really well-measured ball. And Sonny! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to pass it through, and it's made its way to him. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's shapes to shoot! Mighty close.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Spread it left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Van Basten! Just a whisker away. Pedri. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Batistuta. That is a great pick out. In comes the corner. Fenerbahce with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 20, Mbappe, number 11, Messi. Coming on the field, number 97, Aubameyang, number 18, Rivaldo.
Pickford claims comfortably.
Fenerbahce really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Good ball, good take. He's having a shot! No mistake! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. How very smart. He just got it right.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Fenerbahce grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Fenerbahce really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
And it's Conte. Looks to the other side. The ball goes in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 23, Beckham. Number 3, Rijkaard.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Number 17.
No, that's been intercepted. Nicely aimed pass.
Isco.
And here's Van Basten. And he skips past his man. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he can clear it away. Can he get it through? Great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Pele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Desperate defending required here. Rivaldo with the short one. Nice interception, well timed. Isco. And that's gone loose. And that will be it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success...
Platini! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities, always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kante calmly anticipates. Knocks it into space. Griezmann. Now it's Pelé.
Such good technique.
That's a good ball. And the shot! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He has found the way through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Stoichkov. Well, that looks a cracking ball.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Deftly away. That was good alertness. Out to the right. No, the less said about that pass, the better. Some good work on the right flank here. He's got away. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Can he finish? This is their second corner of the game. Ball swung in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Short changes him with that pass. Pelé. That ball looks a good one. Decent chance! Goal! Fenerbahce! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, he's bustling through here. And it's Conte. And this is Van Basten.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fenerbahce finding their passes. Bellingham. And it's Conte. It's a pretty loose pass. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Missed by a fraction. Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. Costa Curta. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Sané. In by Kagawa. Baresi. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. It is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Sané plays it short. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he was quick to react.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Has been indicated.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Out of play for a throw. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good take in a good area. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself...
Stoichkov tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Fenerbahce are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Cafu deals with that comfortably. Bellingham. That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. And that has put paid to that. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Serginho. Costa Curta. 60 minutes played. Stood up well to him there. Messi has got himself a free kick.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number 9, Griezmann. Coming on to replace
That's
him.
a risky ball, you've got to say.
Number 22.
And it's Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Here comes the corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. Always onto this. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Conte. Hazard. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Davids. Serginho. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And no surprise, that's a booking. Costa Curta. Oh, what a mistake! He has a look up. It's not an especially good pass, that. Fenerbahce do have a chance to counter here.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Oh, shooting chance! And another try! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Pelé. Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No mistake! Just cruising! They are cruising! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Fenerbahce are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Bellingham. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Messi. Davids. Now Costa Curta.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Oh
time.
no, this does not look good. Oh, nice touch. Now there's a fine ball. That's very neat. Stoichkov. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And that could set him on his way. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he... And he shoots! And he's done it! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Not the most convincing of passes. It's not an especially good pass, that. Vardiol. Now it's Haaland. And here's Haaland. Oh, well played, well played. Spread it left. And here's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Well, they've got it again. Gets his head on it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Hazard goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's well spotted. Fernandes. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Van Basten. And the shot! Isco. Look at the space here. Sané. Back into the middle. Looking for the run. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi picks it up out wide. Corner then.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. And it's Camavinga.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more...
There's the header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alexander-Arnold. Serginho spots it and intercepts. Isco. And it's Conte. For Messi. Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's neat. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's taking no chances there. The ball has bounced loose now. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Isco. Isco going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Into the channel. Sané looking to get on the end of this. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Camavinga. Isco does well to get it back. Over to the other side. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! And that has been clubbed away.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Messi is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Timber. Conte. Messi. Oh, good spread. Sane! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
1 minute added time.
And it's Sané. In with the challenge. Beckenbauer. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
And here's Azar. Fernandez. Donnarumma. And Bastoni. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Conte. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Bastoni. And it's Ugarte.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Decent hit from there. Van Dijk.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Opts for safety. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's intervened well there. Great defending, strong and determined. Played out towards the right wing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's in a good position here. Vardiol. Swung over. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Pickford claims comfortable. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicked it back promptly. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Sané. He's got away. No way through, so back it... Real chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Stood up well to him there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Isco. Great chance! And that is wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Hazard gets into a good position. Takes a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Van Dijk. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, sweet feet. A hefty... And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Up he goes! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's found a way through. And the cutback.